everybody, this is Bob Medved coming to you from SkillsUSA 2011, and with me now is the Executive Director of the NABC, Chuck Sulkala. Chuck, welcome to Skills.
How are you?
Man.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a first timer for me.
So first time at SkillsUSA, tell us what your impressions are, first of all.
Well, first of all, you know, you've got to see here, you got to be here to believe it. I mean, it's seeing not just the automotive skills, but standing there. The first thing I noticed was standing in the back, watching the students do the fenders, because all the fenders are damaged the same way. There's a whole pile of them back here, and you take a look out and you can see somebody that's ground all the primer off, the E-coat off, and it's all gone, and they've got it lathered up with Bondo on there, and then somebody else who's got a little bit of metal finishing here, and they got the size of a it's unbelievable. And then I start thinking, boy, and some people are wondering why we don't have material profits. You can see it on the, it's incredible.
And you can see it different from all across the country based on how these kids are trained, obviously.
Oh yeah, and I don't know where they're from, right, or what level they're at, but it's just absolutely incredible in the painting section. I mean, it's in the frame section over here.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
So
unbelievable.
Tell us why NABC's here.
Well, frankly, we're here because our Recycle Rides program has been such a huge success across the country, yeah, that we really felt that as part of trying to improve the image of the industry, we think that also applies to the schools. And if we can show the communities the value of the collision repair industry, I think that they will start to see, parents will start to see, that this is the place, this is the industry that maybe their kids should be a part of. And as a result of that, we felt that we need to help the schools promote with the benefit that they provide in their local area, as well as the students and what they do. And so that's why we're here, to help bring Recycle Rides into the vocational system.
Right, and that just started not too long ago, and that's a great idea, because the problem is that these kids want to do something that makes them proud of what they do, proud of their skilled trade. What better way than to fix a car for somebody, and the community is deserving, and give that car to that family? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I was at the booth yesterday, and a young lady came by, and she was one of the candidates here, right, and she said, we were talking, and she said, well, I did this in my school. And I said, oh really? The school did it? And she said, no. She said, they in fact, you interviewed her, I think, right, yesterday. Yeah. And I was absolutely blown away. I was totally impressed. And it's not just her, there's others here. I mean, these kids are first-class kids. You get a handshake, you know you're dealing with somebody, they're clean, they're polite. I mean, boy, I'll tell you what, I was truly impressed.
So what would you say to the auto collision repair industry right now, if they're watching and not here, and they never have come to SkillsUSA? What would you say to them?
You know, frankly, I was really amazed. I happened to come through the area downstairs where the vendors are, and I saw on in the hairdressing area, there were Supercuts was there, and there was somebody else was there, and all these big, you know, franchise type areas. And I'm looking around, I said, well, geez, we must have a couple of our consolidators or larger players, and there wasn't a one. And CarMax was here, but other than that, I didn't see anybody. And I'm saying we need to have, you know, all of the consolidators. If you have 175 or more stores spread in multiple states, you need to be here. I mean, there is absolutely no question in my mind. This is the draft. This is if you got an NFL draft, this is where they need to be. Right,
and if you're complaining about not being able to find qualified young technicians, perfect place right here to find them. You can watch them actually work right in front of you.
Yeah, it's almost pick them.
How good they are. And after they're all done, you can approach them with your business card and say, hey, call me. So if you're looking for someone good, come here to Skills, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like going to, I mean, I relate everything to food, obviously, but it's like going to a restaurant and say, hey, pick the steak you want. Well, that guy's here doing pretty good. I see he doesn't use much Bondo, got it all figured out, and that woman over there, boy, she did a great job in that vehicle. Those are the people I want to hire. That's the people that they should be looking at to hire, because they're the future stars of the industry.
Speaking of ladies, we have more ladies this year in this competition than ever. This year we have 9 females between the refinishing technology and the collision technology. So if you're looking for a female tech, this is also the place to be.
Yeah, I'm truly impressed with them. They are first class. This isn't just to show up and pretend to work. They are truly outstanding outstanding students are doing a great job. And
Chuck, thanks for your time.
hey, my pleasure.
And you people don't forget, come out here and see Chuck and me every year now, right?
Yeah,
SkillsUSA.
I'll tell you, I've been out here twice for the ICARED Foundation meetings,
Yep.
but I've never been able to make it up to the show floor to see it. And I want to tell you what, it's impressive. Whether you're an auto body or not, you need to come up and see what all these people are doing. It's just spend one day. It's like you said, come here once, and I guarantee you'll be back again. It's great.
And check the entirety of the show out on Collision Hub. So don't forget, tune in, watch it, and get the skills.
Yeah, and watch NAPC on Collision Hub too. Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, buddy.